between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Jordan Battle with the INT. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
11. 11.
First give of the game to the rookie for Morgan. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11 MT. Stop.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run a toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Stop.
Setting him on the dive. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just a tremendous run to get yourself down into the red zone. And look at that running back. He is waving off the breather. No substitute now. He's done the heavy lifting, and he wants a reward.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Burrow gets it out one quick. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now we're running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Slot man motioned over. To the air, Howard. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Howard throwing on 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Here we go. 11 Tom. Right 80. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dog.
Burrow to the air now. Caught quickly on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
11.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Racing down the left side. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pull that in front further, 13-zip.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. It will get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Steelers take over 1st down, Jim, at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, Howard. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Lewis Seen. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 21-zip already.
Steelers nothing. McPherson to kick off for
A
Cincinnati.
quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be Touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. This play goes for 36. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 36 yards. First down. Pittsburgh.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On 2nd down, Warren. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down. Working quickly here.
First down, Steelers.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
10-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
60 boxes, 62.
Not the design keeper. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go.
They'll run with Warren. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the mark. They've got a 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
Gain of 3 yards.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead.
The kicker on.
Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. What is hot? 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Tossing right to the short side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 38 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
I'm one, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
12, 12, 12.
They've got 1st and 10 here,
Here we go,
looking
here we
to
go.
add to their lead.
180. What is hot? 11 MT, 11 MT. Out
of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Can. 11, Thomas.
Another carry for him. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
11. 11, Thomas.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Come on. 60 Bison. 11 MT tank. 12.
Here's a design run. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
This offense in position now.
Here we go.
It's first and goal.
180. 12.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Back to throw. Lofts it deep right side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Hot 70. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete to Warren on the sideline. Somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get those feet down.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Dive play straight ahead. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
I'm fine, ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Gun. Cut. 11. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. Has some room to work. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals continue dominating in our opening half. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And this one is launched downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They're going for this. He's loaded another one up. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They'll run here on first down. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8.